Hello, it's Justin and Isaac with your December 10th Laurenburg update. Coming to you live from Amberley Village, also known as the AV, Cincinnati, Ohio. That's right, I'm back. I arrived yesterday, Wednesday afternoon, and my dad picked me up at the airport, and we went right over and surprised Leah, picked her up from school.
Hey, hey, sweetheart. Oh, oh. You get your daddy back.
It's been a huge week, besides the fact that I left, but going back to the beginning of the week, on Monday, they took Lauren's trach out, and big news for her, she made it. That thing was in there for 5 weeks. The first 3 weeks she couldn't speak, and then once they were able to get that speaking valve in, everything changed for her, and now, she just is able to communicate and get to know everybody, and they're able to get to know her down there. So last week was when we first started talking about me potentially coming back home, and I think I told her a few weeks ago. I said, I'm not leaving until you tell me you're ready. All right. So late last week, she started to say, Justin, you need to go back. It's time for you to go. The kids need you. So over the weekend, once we made the decision that I would come back this week, for her, it wasn't easy. She had some anxiety. We had to just get through that. And on Monday, same thing. In the evening, she just started having some anxiety about it. And but what happened was she had a little bit of an attack, and she was able to talk herself through it by herself. It was probably the most impressive thing I saw her do the whole time I was down there. And I was down there for 6 weeks. There's a lot of awesome stuff she's done, but she just acknowledged that she was having the panic attack. She told me what to do. She said, I need a washcloth, put the fan on my face, and she just talked herself through it. We didn't go get the nurse. We didn't get her any medicine. She herself, Lauren Berg, handled it. And I said, once she got through that, I said, do you realize how much stronger you just got? And she said, yeah. And so Tuesday morning, she woke up, smiles, no worries about me leaving, just excited about her opportunity down there. And she crushed all of her therapy. And then Wednesday, when I was going to leave, I left early in the morning, around maybe 10. And again, same thing. It wasn't like she was scared for me to leave. She didn't call me 10 minutes after I left. It was nothing. In fact, on Wednesday, so I left, she went and did her therapy. And then around 1 o'clock, they loaded her and two older fellas who also are in the same situation with the wheelchair and the sip and puff, where they have to drive with the straw, into a Mercedes van, and they took them over to Target. So it was like her first field trip. And she was able to pick out a couple books for the kids. And she said that it went really well, and they had somebody with her just taking her around the store, and she got a chance to see what it's like. And she told me that it wasn't that bad. She enjoyed it. And so, she called us after she got back, and she was exhausted, and she had a great, just a great sleep that night. So, and then today was Thursday. I got a chance to go out and get back with the landscaping crew. Ooh, did that feel great? Woo! 6 weeks at Shepherd with very little outside time, and being able to get outside today and rake some leaves and just get outdoors was fantastic. But then after I was finished, I stopped at the store and I got a text message, and it was a video sent from Lauren's head physical therapist. Take a look.
Stand up. Big push. You got it. Go, go, go.
Straighten those legs out. Push, push, push. Good.
Yes! Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah. How about that, right? Moving those feet, moving those legs. So it's from basically she was getting the movement in her hips, so she's able to push from there and bend and you know, bend her knees and push down. I did actually see her at one point when I was stretching her foot. She was able to push her right foot with her hip. So, but I didn't realize her left side was able to do it too. Also, the day that I left, I talked to her occupational therapist, the one that works with her the most, and she was telling me how they've seen some new movement with her right hand and with her right tricep, and then finally her right bicep is just starting to fire a little bit. So if that can start rolling, then she can start doing things where they can put the mobile arm support and get her hand up to her mouth. But they said that her right hand was like, she was already able to go like this, but then they said now she's able to do this. So it's a big deal, because if she can get that right hand with some function, then she can get onto the wheelchair and be able to drive it with her hand instead of this straw going in her mouth. And she's just, so it would be such a big deal. So, but you know, so I've talked to her. We've talked to her, you know, yesterday, today. She's hanging strong. You know, she's had her moments, but she said for the most part, she knows that this is her opportunity to become more independent, and she's embracing it. And I think the thing that helps both her and myself, both of us, feel comfortable with the fact that she's going to be down there for a few weeks on her own, is that the people at Shepherd are phenomenal. It's like her own little family down there, because now that she can speak the last few weeks, she gets to know everybody better. They get to know her better. We have the same cycle of nurses coming through every week, and she feels comfortable with those people taking care of her and being there for her. So I think they're introducing all kinds of new stuff to her. Tomorrow on Friday, they're actually painting her nails, doing a little of that. They've been doing some different things with the recreational therapy, some activities and things like that. So the bottom line is they estimate that January 12th will be her discharge date, and so that would mean that I would be able to go down there on January 5th to join her for the last week and do the family training. But really what they're trying to accomplish is that Lauren, by the time she leaves Shepherd, she should be able to dictate to anybody who's around her, whether it's a nurse, whether it's me, it doesn't matter who it is, exactly what she wants, exactly what she needs, and how to do it. So that's really what they're working on. Certain things like, okay, hey, we're going to have the therapist come with you to do a shower. I want you to act like the therapist doesn't know. Tell them how to do the shower. And they're just going to keep empowering her to learn those things and be able to verbalize what she needs. Because really, as long as she knows what she needs, then all she needs is just a set of hands and a body to do the things for her while she's recovering. And again, all she's doing right now is recovering from an injury. So I think the doctors down there are optimistic. And again, you know, this was the right time for me to come back, because I think these kids, you know, especially the people taking care of them, needed a break, but I needed to see them. They needed to see me. Right, buddy? So that's the update for December the 10th, and I will keep everybody posted as we move forward in this process. But thanks everybody again for your love and support. Justin Berg, Isaac Berg, signing off from the AV in Cincinnati, Ohio. Can you say Mama Do?
Mama do.